Counselor, Mr. Scott Langston.
Good morning. Last year, you may recall that my predecessor played a David Bowie song, Changes, during his graduation speech. So I wanted to develop that idea, so I'm going to perform a song. Kind of. So my thanks and my apologies go to Buzz Luhrmann, whose classic Wear Sunscreen I have quite possibly destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2015, be mindful. The long-term benefits of mindfulness have been documented by practitioners and by science. If I could give you just one piece of advice for the future, mindfulness would be it. The rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience, and I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Some of you, I know, are able to do this. But to those who cannot, trust me, in 20 years' time, you'll look back at photos of yourself now and you will recall in a way that you cannot grasp now how radiant you were and how much possibility lay before you. You are more beautiful than you currently imagine. Relax. Don't worry about the future, or know that worrying won't help you as much as planning will. The real troubles in your life are going to be things you could never have guessed at, and only the character you're building now is going to help you then. You will figure out a career, probably more than one. You will find somebody who loves you, probably more than one. You have a whole lifetime. Time takes time. The only way to fail at life is to abstain. Make some decisions that scare you. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Dream big. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. In the end, you'll realize that the race is long and it's only with yourself. Be the friend you wish you had. Trust other people. They're doing the best they can, and they're dealing with stuff you know nothing about. Enjoy moments in your life without feeling that you have to post them on WeChat or Instagram. Be present. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. Some of the most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 30-somethings I know still don't. Learn to cook. You are what you eat, and industrialized processed food will eventually kill you. Save for the future. Learn about the stock market, investment strategies, learn about compound interest, and understand that money isn't evil, but neither is it an end. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't, maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't, maybe you'll win a Nobel Prize, or make your parents prouder than they already are today. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or be too hard on yourself either. Your choices are all half chance, and so are everybody else's. Exercise. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It is the greatest instrument you will ever own. Be kind. Get to know your parents. Know that they won't always be there, and you need to make the most of the time that you have. Be nice to brothers and sisters. They're your best link to the past, and they are the people who are most likely to stick with you in the future. Disconnect from time to time. Understand that friends come and go. Don't promise to keep in touch when you know that you won't, but don't burn bridges either. One day, you'll be happy to meet people who knew you when you were young. Know that going back to the country of your birth isn't necessarily the same as going home, and know that going home might never be the same again. Keep traveling. Don't expect anybody else to support you. The world does not owe you a living, but if you treat it right, you'll find that it allows you to carve one out for yourself. Don't mess with cosmetic surgery. Your true beauty cannot be reworked with a scalpel. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those delivering it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. It's a way of reworking the past, shining it up, and remembering our own dreams, and handing them over to future generations to run with when perhaps we did not. Class of 2015, live long, prosper, and trust me on the mindfulness. Thank you.